This week on Wildcat News, we look into the scandal involving college admissions.
We attend senior movie night.
And we find out more about the health science classes.
All these stories and more coming up because Wildcat News starts now.
Good morning, West Johnston. I'm Allison Wade.
And I'm Miranda Bean. It recently came to light that some people were getting into college the wrong way. Caroline Carlson reports.
Last week, a scandal shook the nation when 7 colleges were caught illegally accepting students. Junior Kyle Denning and Jillian Cook share their views.
The scandal is very immoral because these colleges who claim to have ethics codes and honor codes and expect their students to abide by a high level of honor and in their work and in everything they do, yet the school and themselves isn't upholding their own code of ethics.
I think it's unfair that since they have the money that they're able to bribe like college dean admissions and ACT administrators, but I also think if I had the money, I think I would go along the route of paying for a building, like a library in my name, so my child or even myself would be more apt to be granted admission.
Denning believes this could affect admission to universities.
I wouldn't say I'm at a disadvantage too much because a lot of this is to go play sports and stuff, and my main interest is academics. But at the same time, there is only a certain amount of students they can accept, so if it were come push to shove and it was down to me or someone with a lot of money, I would say, yeah, that puts me at a disadvantage because if they can pay their way in and I can't, then they're probably going to get the spot over me.
Though going to a prestigious college may look good, Cook doesn't think it would benefit the students if they did not have the capability of getting in on their own.
A lot of colleges are on the lookout for people that have academic gifts or even sport gifts, I guess. And if you're not qualified for that, you're going to struggle at the school. And say I pay and bribe my way into Harvard and do really poorly at Harvard, I'm not going to be able to get a job or do anything with my Harvard degree because it's, first of all, not necessarily like honest, and second of all, useful.
Cook and Denning don't think anything could have been done to prevent this incident.
The people at the universities could have held themselves to a higher standard, but as far as there's not really a precedent for it, so there wasn't really any anyone governing it. It was just more underground, so it's not really going to get stopped until you catch it. Like, there's nothing you could really do about it, I don't think.
There's nothing you can just do overnight that could have avoided this. I think it's a long time of coming, like college pressure and the pressure that not only us here at West Johnston have, but celebrities like Olivia Jade, Lori Loughlin's daughter. There's a lot of pressure. They feel like they need to do good, and maybe she was relaying that pressure and the feeling of not being good enough to get into college to her mother, so her mother did something about it. I think it's more of motherly instinct than it is, I want to commit fraud, so I'm going to.
I'm Caroline Carlson, Wildcat News.
Thanks, Caroline. Last Friday, seniors gathered in the auditorium for a movie night. Mason Butcher reports.
Senior movie night was held last Friday after school for all the seniors to eat and watch a movie together. Senior Drew Applequist enjoyed the event.
Yeah, senior movie night was good. They went through all the senior superlatives and all that kind of stuff, and we got to see all the awards and people like what they got. I also got to see the senior trip and watch a pretty good movie, and we had like pizza and popcorn and stuff.
Junior Cameron Pottiger is a part of SGA and explains her role in setting up this event.
In senior movie night, the junior SGA had to collect candy, popcorn, and sodas for the concessions, so that way people could be like fed and stuff. So we had to collect all the donations and make sure that we got everything prepared for them.
Applequist got a chance to interact with some of his less acquainted classmates.
At senior movie night, along with my friends I usually talk to, I also got to talk to some people that I don't usually talk to, so just like bonding with everybody and having a good night.
Pottiger hopes to see more occasions like this in the future.
I think that they should do senior movie night more often because the more times that they do it, like the more people want to get involved, and like to increase West Johnston's spirit, we need to have like more events where people can come and like get together and like.
I'm Mason Butcher, Wildcat News.
Thanks, Mason. Health science classes are a popular choice for those interested in joining the medical field. The health industry has become one of the fastest growing fields in the nation. Senior Madison Effinger is a part of the health science program and shares why she chose to get involved.
I chose these classes because I want to go in the medical career. I think they'll be beneficial because I have a head start to people who haven't taken these classes and just jump right in. I don't like needles and I don't like blood, and people think I'm crazy for wanting to go in the medical career, but there's so many different outlets for everybody. Like without needles and blood, there's pharmacists and physical therapists. Not everything is directed to direct patient care. There's the lab part of it, so you don't always have to do what everybody thinks, oh, a nurse. There's something for everybody in there, and I think everybody should at least try.
Health science teacher April Stevenson teaches both nursing fundamentals and health science 2 and explains the importance of health science classes.
Students have an opportunity to get exposure to actually taking care of patients in a clinical setting if they're in the nursing fundamentals class. We also have our HOSA organization, which stands for Health Occupation Students of America. We host blood drives. We participate in community service events. Students participate at the district, state, and if they advance to the national level at the State Leadership Conference.
Effinger explains why she feels all students should take a health science class.
I think it's a good understanding, not just for people who want to go in the medical career, but people go through these things in life and it's easier to understand what's going on. Or if you have someone who's sick in your family and you go to the doctors, they give you some big words and stuff so you can understand a little bit more as to what they're meaning or how to handle certain situations. The legal part, anybody could know that one. Understanding what a patient doctor can handle, like the information they're allowed to give out. So it's an informative class.
Stevenson shares her favorite part of teaching health science classes.
By far my favorite thing is getting to know the students on a personal level. I get to see the students realize exactly what career they might choose if they want to go into healthcare. Some come in thinking they want to be a doctor, and then they end up wanting to be an ultrasound tech. And through my courses and Ms. Fiola's courses, they learn what their special interest is.
I'm Miranda Bean, Wildcat News.
Thanks, Miranda. Now let's head over to Grayson Betts with the rundown.
I'm Grayson Betts and welcome to the rundown. Here's the last week's scores. Last Wednesday, varsity baseball lost 1-0 against Green Hope. Varsity softball won 17-14 against James Hunt, and varsity soccer won 5-0 against Knightdale. Thursday, varsity softball won 4-1 against Knightdale, and Friday, varsity baseball won 5-3 against Northern Nash. Now for the game of the week. Last Friday, the Wildcats hosted the Northern Nash Knights. Jacob Seaman snags a ground ball and tags first base to end the inning. Scott Carroll hits a double through the midfield gap. Britt Ortiz and Landon Evans turn a double play. Jacob Seaman hits a double to center field. The Wildcats won 5-3. Tonight, tennis is home and soccer is away. Tomorrow, golf and track are away and soccer is home. Friday, baseball is home. Monday, tennis is away and soccer is home. And Tuesday, golf, baseball, and softball are home. Come out and support your spring athletes. I'm Grayson Betts, and that's your week's rundown.
Thanks, Grayson. Last weekend, people around the world celebrated St. Patrick's Day.
Do you believe in the luck of the Irish?
No. Oh, wait, first I want to give a shout out to Mr. Bradford. I told you I'd get on Wildcat News. No, I don't believe in luck of the Irish. There's actually quite a bit of plight that has plagued the Irish since the beginning of their country.
Like, I believe in it because, like, I did something good this morning, and I took a math test today, and I got an 87 on it. So, you know, I feel like that's good luck.
100%. All the way. Yeah. It's just like, I don't know, there's just something about it. You ever seen a leprechaun? That's why.
No, I do not. I've never really believed in the luck of Irish.
What's your favorite part about St. Patrick's Day?
Ooh, I love green. I really like green and the little 3-leaf clovers.
My family goes to, well, we kind of participate in a parade that's in Myrtle Beach sometimes.
Why do you think Americans celebrate St. Patrick's Day?
don't know. Our country is developed over different cultures, different people from all over the area, from all over the world, and obviously that includes the Irish.
I just wanted to say one last thing before I leave. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Well, that's all for us this week. If you have any comments, questions, or story leads, email us at wjstudentmedia@gmail.com or send us a tweet at wjstudentmedia.
And if you want to watch Wildcat News at home, on the go, or catch up on past episodes, go to wjstudentmedia.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Miranda Bean.
And I'm Allison Wade. Thanks for watching and have a great week.